everybody, welcome back to Legendary Tabletop. Yet another live stream. So we're going to be playing Marvel Champions today. It's been a while since I played Marvel Champions, so I might get some of the, might make a few mistakes here and there. But pretty much got everything set up. We're going to be playing Carol Danvers. So, Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel versus Rhino, gonna be doing standard difficulty. Yeah, we're not gonna play on expert. Also, I have the new standard 3 from the Age of Apocalypse set. So we're gonna try that out for the first time here and see what, if it's different. I did not build this deck, but we'll take a quick look at it. So we have definitely, we're playing leadership. We got 5 leadership allies. So Squirrel Girl, Maria Hill. We also have Spider Woman, so that's part of the Captain Marvel deck. We got Falcon. Hawkeye, the Clint Barton Hawkeye. And should be 5. Yeah, Vision. So we also have Nick Fury. So we got 6 allies, 7 with Spider-Woman. Got the doubles. And Captain Marvel has her energy absorption. So 3 energy resources. So that looks good. We got an Avengers Mansion. So here are the doubles. We also got Avengers Tower. Avengers Assemble. So this is a new leadership card, and I don't think I don't play leadership often, and I've never played Captain Marvel. So we're gonna try it out here first time on the stream against Rhino. Standard difficulty with the new standard encounter set. So standard 3 from Age of Apocalypse. Just gonna take a look at some of these cards before I get started because I've never played I haven't played a lot of leadership, and I have not played Captain Marvel at all. So her special ability is rechannel. So it's an action to spend a energy resource and heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel and draw 1 card. So limit once per round. And for Carol Danvers, she has commander action, choose a player to draw a card. So we're going to start off in Carol Danvers form, and we'll be able to draw 6 cards, take a mulligan, and then we can use Carol Danvers' ability to draw another card. And we're just going to go for it. So I'll shuffle these cards up, and we'll see how it goes. So we have 40 cards. I don't even remember how the Marvel Champions deck size works. If it's like just 40 to 50 cards, or if it's 40 cards all the time. I know a lot of the heroes are different. So we'll shuffle this in counter deck real quick, and we'll get started. So this is from the core set. This is both a hero and a villain from the core set. Rhino Some might say he's the easiest villain. I think he's pretty swingy, but okay, so Rhino's trying to smash through the facility wall and steal a shipment of vibranium. You must stop him. So if this stage is complete, the players lose the game. So 7 threat per player, so 7 threat. Doesn't start with any threat, and it's 1 per. So it's +1. Yeah, so we'll add a threat every time. So we'll set the encounter deck over here, and we're gonna draw 6. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Avengers Mansion. We got a Spider-Woman. We got lead from the front, first aid, and another lead from the front. Okay, so Avengers Mansion. Definitely want to get that into play. Spider-Woman's good, so she has 2 health, 2 thwart, 2 attack, and a response after Spider-Woman enters play, confuse the villain. So that could be useful. How do we want to go about this? So we have 2 lead from the front. Maybe we... Okay, so lead from the front is a hero action. Choose a player. Each character that player controls gets +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. So we don't have any allies out yet, so I think we're going to mulligan. Definitely don't need first aid. We'll keep Spider-Woman, Avengers Mansion, and the triple energy resource here, energy absorption. So we're gonna mulligan for 3, so just draw 3 new ones. And we get the Captain Marvel's helmet, the Alpha Flight Station, and Avengers Assemble. Alright, so Alpha Flight Station is action. Exhaust Alpha Flight Station, choose and discard a card from your hand, then draw a card. Draw 2 cards instead if you are Carol Danvers. Alright, so we're definitely gonna... I mean, we have to keep this regardless, but we want to get that into play. And I think if you mulligan, if you discard these cards, I believe they are just discarded. You don't shuffle them back in. Oh wait, these are the 3. Okay, so we have Avengers Mansion, Spider-Woman, Energy Absorption. We got the helmet, Avengers Assemble. Okay, Avengers Assemble is max 1 per round, hero action, ready each Avenger character you control until the end of the phase. Each Avenger character in play gets +1 thwart and +1 attack. So that's useful too. What does the helmet do? So the Captain Marvel gets +1 defense, +2 defense instead if you have the aerial trait. So there must be a way to get the aerial trait. Alright, so maybe we use the energy absorption and Avengers Assemble to play Avengers Mansion. Okay, these are discarded. So start a discard pile right here. Put the cards here. Okay, so I'm thinking... Yeah, so alright, let's play energy. Let's use energy absorption and Avengers Assemble to put Avengers Mansion into play. And that's going to allow us to draw another card. So let's use Carol Danvers' ability. to draw a card first. So we get a Photonic Blast. Hero action attack. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you pay for this card using an energy resource, draw 1 card. Nice. Let's use Avengers Mansion to draw another card. And we get Energy Channel, so a superpower, max 1 per player. Action, spend X resources. Spend X energy resources. Put X energy counters here. Hero action, attack. Discard Energy Channel. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, to a maximum of 10 for each counter here. Okay. So we could get 5 counters on this card and do 10 damage. So Rhino's got 14 health and we got 12. We got 5 cards in our hand. Carol Danvers is exhausted, so let's switch forms over to Captain Marvel. Oh wait, we don't want to switch forms yet because we have the Alpha Flight Station. So let's use let's use the helmet to pay for Alpha Flight Station. And we're still in Carol Danvers form. So let's exhaust the Flight Station and discard a card from our hand to draw 2 cards. So let's get rid of the Energy Channel. And we'll draw back up to 2. Okay, now we'll switch to Captain Marvel. What do we want to play? So we could... Okay, so this is how we get the aerial trait. So Cosmic Flight. Okay, so I don't think we're going to worry about the Crisis Interdiction yet. So let's use these 3. We'll use Spider-Woman, Cosmic Flight, and Crisis Interdiction to pay for Photonic Blast. So this is a hero action. Attack. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using an energy resource, draw a card. So we did use an energy resource. So we're going to do 5 damage to Rhino. So he's down to 9. And we're exhausted, so we can't attack, but we do get to draw a card here. And we draw Nick Fury. Okay, so that's going to be it for us. And I have my... Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this, so we have the little phase cards. I still need to look at these. Okay, so now we draw up to our hand size. So hand size, Captain Marvel is 5, so we can draw 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got Avengers Tower, Energy Absorption, the Power of Leadership, and Honorary Avenger. And we have Nick Fury. Now we're gonna ready up. Okay, we'll place a threat on the main scheme. Okay, so the villain's going to attack. Since we're in hero form, so he's going to attack for 2. So he's going to attack for 2, and we'll draw a boost card. So I'm going to put this encounter deck right here. It's easier for me to reach. Okay, so he's going to attack for 2, and we got 1 boost icon, so it's going to be 3. So we'll go down to 9 health. So we're both at 9 health. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. And we draw an obligation. So drawing near. So this is from the new standard set. So forced response. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter here for each printed resource icon on that card. Okay, alter ego action. Discard an identity specific card from your hand to discard this card. Okay, so maybe these are supposed to go in our deck, no? So after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter on the pursued by the past for each printed resource icon on that card. Okay, so that's our encounter card. And the only way we can get rid of drawing near is from an alter ego action. So discard an identity specific card from your hand to get rid of the card. Okay, so I'm assuming, well, that would suck to get rid of this. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so it's back to our turn. So let's see. Let's use Avengers Mansion and draw another card. Okay, so we got a Cosmic Flight, so this is how we get the aerial trait. I don't think I have that card anymore that we needed the aerial trait for. We do have Avengers Tower, so if each of your allies has the Avenger trait, increase your ally limit by 1. And then there's an action, Exhaust Avengers Tower, reduce the cost of the next Avenger ally played this phase by 1. So that could be good. Let's use Alpha Flight Station to discard a card from our hand. Let's get rid of Cosmic Flight. And we'll draw another card. And we draw into Falcon. So Falcon has a response, so he costs 4. He's got 3 health, 2 thwart, 2 attack. And he's got a response, so after Falcon enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each treachery looked at this way, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Nice. And we do have the Power of Leadership card, so this is double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a leadership card. So we could use this and something else. But I think we want to play Nick. Yeah, so let's use... Let's use Honorary Avenger. And Energy Absorption to put Nick into play. Okay, so after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Okay, so that's like right when our turn begins. Missed that. So we're just gonna put, we'll use these to count the pursuit counters, so this would have been 1. And if we have 3 there, and then we have to put our Nemesis minion in play, I guess. Okay, so it's a forced response after you place a pursuit counter here. If the number of counters here is at least 3 more than the number of players, remove each counter here. If your Nemesis minion is in play, it activates against you. Otherwise, flip this card over. Okay, so 3 more than the number of players. So we would need 4. Alright, so Nick's going to enter play, and he has a forced response of after Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, discard him. Let's draw 3 cards. Okay, so we get a Genius, Strength in Numbers, and Honorary Avenger. Let's use the power of leadership and genius to put Falcon in play. So Falcon has a response. After Falcon enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each treachery looked at this way, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So top 3 cards. So 1 treachery, 1 attachment, and 1 side scheme. That's good. So we're just going to remove the 1 threat. Let's play Strength in Numbers. So this is a 0 cost event. Do we want to do that though? We could draw 2 cards, or we could just do 4 damage. So yeah, let's just attack with Nick. So he's going to attack for 2 and take 1 damage. So Rhino's going to go down to 7. Falcon's going to also attack for 2 and take 1 damage. So Rhino's down to 5. And then we'll just attack with Captain Marvel for 2. So Rhino's going to be at 3 hit points. And I think we're going to put this upgrade into play. Need more space here. So yeah, we'll put the upgrade into play. So this is Honorary Avenger. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. So we do have the Avenger trait attached to a friendly character. Attached character gets +1 hit point and gains the Avenger trait. Okay, so does that mean we like heal for 1, or are we have a max of 13? So we're going to go up to 10 health. And then we'll play strength in numbers. So this is an event. Oh, we can't play this yet. Yeah, we're going to hold on to... Alright, that's going to be it for us. We're going to hold on to Avengers Tower and we'll discard strength in numbers. So we're going to draw back up to our hand size. Alright, so we got a Photonic Blast. We got 2 Photonic Blasts. Strength in numbers, Helicarrier, and Avengers Tower. Okay, we'll ready up. We'll place a threat on the main scheme. And Rhino's going to attack again for 2, so we'll draw a boost card. Okay, got 1 boost icon, so that's 3. So we'll go down to 7. And then we'll draw an encounter card. So we get the hard to keep down treachery. Alright, so when revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains surge. So he's going to heal 4. So he's back up to 7. And then it's back to our turn. So I would like to get Helicarrier in play. Oh, I should have just defended with Nick, because he gets discarded regardless. Yeah, at the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, discard him. So we would have just defended with Nick. So he would have taken all that damage. And we would still be at 10, I guess. And Nick's gone. So we have Falcon in play. We also have to discard the top card of our deck. There goes Hawkeye. And there is 1 resource icon on the card, so we're just going to place another pursuit counter here. What do we want to do? We don't have an energy resource. So I'm just going to put Honorary Avenger here. Hopefully I remember that it's there. So let's use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. And we're going to get Squirrel Girl, so 2 costs, 1 thwart, 1 attack, response after Squirrel Girl enters play, deal 1 damage to each enemy. Guess that would be good against a bunch of minions or something. Okay, so what are we not going to use here? I don't think we're going to use strength in numbers. So let's attack with Falcon. So he's going to attack for 2. So Rhino goes down to 5. And then we'll attack with Captain Marvel. So down to 3. And then we'll use Strength in Numbers, Helicarrier, and Avengers Tower to pay for Photonic Blast, which is a 3-cost event. So attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy if you pay for this card using a energy resource, draw a card. So we don't have an energy resource. But Rhino's going to go down to 0 health. And then go to phase 2. Okay, so now he's got 15 hit points. Falcon took another consequential damage here. Okay, so we have Photonic Blast and Squirrel Girl in our hand. Captain Marvel's exhausted. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna stop there. Do we want to flip? Yeah, let's flip to Carol Danvers and we'll draw a card. And we draw a Strength, so we'll use Strength to put Squirrel Girl into play, and then we'll attack with Squirrel Girl. So first, when Squirrel Girl comes into play, she does 1 damage to each enemy, so he's going to go down to 14. Then she's going to attack for 1 and take 1 damage. So Rhino's at 13 health, and we're at 10. And we just have this Photonic Blast in our hand. And I think that's going to be it. So we'll draw back up. We'll draw 5 this time. Alright, so we got Energy Channel, Crisis Interdiction, Enhanced Reflexes, the Triskelion, and another Enhanced Reflexes. Okay, so Enhanced Reflexes uses 3 energy counters, and it's hero resource, so exhaust, Enhanced Reflexes, and remove 1 energy counter from it to generate an energy resource. The Triskelion is increase your ally limit by 1. We might try this energy channel because we have we have 4 energy resource cards in our hand, so that's a 8 damage we could do. But yeah, so we got 6 cards. We'll ready up. Let's see what happens here. So Rhino's gonna thwart this time since we're in Alter Ego. So he's gonna thwart or scheme or whatever for 1. And there's 2 boost icons. So that's 3. So we'll put 3 on the main scheme. So that's 4 out of 7. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. So we get Evil Alliance. When revealed, each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3 pursuit counters on pursued by the past. Okay, so that's going to put this up to 5. And then this is going to, after you place a pursuit counter here, if the number of counters is 3 more than the number of players, remove each counter. Okay, so our Nemesis is not in play, so this is going to flip. After you flip to the side, find your nemesis minion and reveal it. Search the set aside area for your nemesis side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle your remaining set aside nemesis into the encounter deck and flip this card back over. Okay. So we need to get our nemesis minion. So this is Jan Rog. So running out of room here already. So we'll put Jan Rog here. Gotta ready up these cards. And then we put our side scheme into play also. So our side scheme, so Captain Marvel Nemesis side scheme is, when revealed, place an additional 1 threat per player here. And it also has an, I think that's draw an extra encounter card. Okay, so this is going to come in with 3. So this is going to have 4 threat on it. We might be in trouble here already. And that was our first encounter card, and now we have that other encounter card symbol, so I think we draw another encounter card, and we have to shuffle the rest of these into the encounter deck. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've played Marvel Champions, and I've never played Captain Marvel. Played Captain America. Never Captain Marvel. I like Spider-Man. I just want to try something different, try a different hero out. They keep coming out with these new ones all the time. It's like, I don't have time to learn all these new characters. I haven't even played the old ones. So okay, so we're going to draw a second encounter card, and we get Stampede. So, when revealed, Alter Ego. We are an Alter Ego. This card gains Surge. Okay, so Surge means draw another one. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. Great. So he's going to back up to full. So he's at 15 health. Finally, our turn. Okay, so we're going to put a counter. We're going to discard the top card of our deck, and we have a wild symbol there, just 1 icon though, which is nice. And then we're going to put 1 counter on the Pursued by the Past. Hopefully I'm doing this right. So we are going to use this Alter Ego action. So discard an identity specific card. I don't know, maybe we should just leave that. I'm kind of worried about this. This is 3 threat away from, there's no other stage. I mean, if we hit 7, we lose. And this is just going to annoy us. So we do have a Thwart. So Crisis Interdiction is a hero action. Thwart, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Then if you have the aerial trait, remove 2 threat from a different scheme. Seems good. Let's use Carol Danvers to draw a card. Okay, so we draw a second Crisis Interdiction. So this might be the way we get rid of both of these, because if we play both, that's 8 threat. We can remove all 8. So that would be nice. I'm just confused if this action, it doesn't say exhaust Carol Danvers to choose a player and draw a card, just says choose a player to draw a card. So we draw a card, and then Yeah, we're about to reshuffle our deck anyway, so let's discard this identity specific card to get rid of drawing near. And that's going to go in the discard pile. And then I think we'll use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Okay, we got Vision. So Vision is a 4-cost ally, so 1 thwart, 2 attack. Action, spend an energy resource to choose thwart or attack until the end of the phase. Vision gets +2 to the chosen power. Limit once per round. Seems good. We don't have we have Jan Rog in here. So he's got a forced response. After Jan Rog attacks, place 1 threat on the Psych Magnetron. So that's the side scheme. So I think we want to get rid of that stuff as soon as possible. And the way to do it is this Crisis Interdiction. So this is a hero action, so we have to be in hero form to do this. We're at 10 health. I think we're good. Let's flip. I'm just wondering about this Alpha Flight Station. If we want to discard a card to draw 2, because we only have 2 left in our deck. What would we discard though? Maybe this Photonic Blast. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll discard a card from our hand and then draw 2 cards because we're Carol Danvers. So we get Maria Hill and an energy. Okay, that's huge. That's definitely going to help. So that's how we're going to do this. So let's flip over to Captain Marvel. Lots of options here. So we could, I was just thinking, we could just thwart with Falcon. That would be 2. And thwart with Captain Marvel, and then this is gone. Because we're going to be up to like 3 encounter cards. Yeah, let's use... Alright, let's use energy. So we're going to use this energy. So 2 resources to pay for enhanced reflexes, which is an upgrade. So it has 3 counters on it. So we'll just put this 3 here. And then it has a hero resource. So exhaust enhanced reflexes and remove 1 energy counter from it to generate a energy resource. And then we'll generate an energy resource, put this down to 2. So we generate the resource and we discard the Triskelion to play another enhanced reflexes. So that comes in with 3. We're going to use it to make another energy resource. And then we'll get rid of vision. So that's 2 to play Crisis Interdiction. So hero action, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Then if you have the aerial trait, remove 2 threat from a different scheme. Okay, we don't have the aerial trait. Wow, I fucked this up. Okay. So let's get rid of 2 here. I'm more worried about this. It's just going to end the game, I think. So we're down to 2 there. So we have Maria Hill and another Crisis Interdiction. Oh no, I should have used the action to spend one of these resources to draw a card. Okay, that was definitely a mistake. So what we'll do, let's thwart for 2 with Falcon. So he's gonna die. At least he's going back in the deck before we shuffle. So that's gonna remove 2 from here. And let's have Squirrel Girl. Should we just defend with Squirrel Girl? I think we might have to. Otherwise we'll die. So he's going to attack for 3 and so is Rhino. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Definitely should have used the Captain Marvel ability Rechannel. Like I said, I've never played Captain Marvel before, so I'm just kind of learning as I go. So let's have Squirrel Girl thwart for 1, so she's also going to die. Go back in the discard pile. Take 1 threat off the Psych Magnetron. And then let's have Captain Marvel thwart for 2. Okay, so this Psych Magnetron is down to 1. Not bad. We definitely could have done that better. Much better. And then we'll... we gotta... Okay, so since we shuffled our deck, I can't remember. I think you deal yourself an encounter card. Shuffle your deck. We gotta draw back up to our hand size. And ready up. So ready these up. Avengers Mansion. Alpha Flight Station. I also can't remember if you deal a boost card for minions. After Jan Rog attacks, place 1 threat on the Psych Magnetron. So that's just going to keep going up. We got to kill Jan Rog. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. So we're going to draw back up to 5. So we draw 3. So we get a Genius, Vision, and Energy Channel. Now we're going to place a threat on the main scheme over here. And Rhino's going to attack. So he's going to attack for 3 this time. Let's draw a boost card. So that's going to be 5. Definitely should have left Squirrel Girl to defend. So we're gonna take 5 damage. We might just die here. And then Jan Rog's gonna attack for 3. And I think they do get a boost card. I don't remember. Let me check the rulebook real quick. So. Oh. No boost cards for them. Whoops. We're gonna shuffle that up. Or wait, that was the boost card, right? Yeah. Okay, so no boost card, so he's gonna attack for 3. So we're going down to 2 health. And we have this encounter card. And 2 more. So yeah, we're definitely dead here. I might just play aggression or something. I've never played leadership. I'm definitely playing this deck wrong. Found this deck on Marvel CDB, and you know, it's gonna take me a couple times to figure out the strategy here. Okay, so we're at 2 health. We'll do our first encounter card. So Dark Designs. When revealed, place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the path. Then, if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. Okay, not bad. So the villain's gonna scheme for 1. So we'll put another threat. So it's gonna scheme for 1, 2, 3. So 3. So now we're back up to 4 out of 7. This is rough. Second boost card. So we got a Hydra Bomber, a minion. And when revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Let's place a threat on the main scheme because 2 damage would kill us. So let's go to 5. So last encounter card, I'm tough. When revealed, give Rhino a tough status card. If Rhino already has this tough status card, this card gains surge. So he's gonna gain a tough. Actually, I have a tough token over here somewhere. Yeah. So Rhino's gonna get tough. And that's it. We actually survived. Right? Yep. Alright, so we have this Hydra Bomber, Yanrog, and there's already 5 threat on the main scheme. We do have a genius in hand. I think Maria Hill. Okay, so Vision has action, spend an energy resource to choose thwart or attack until the end of the phase. Vision gets +2. Okay, so we forgot to ready up Captain Marvel. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is here. Let's use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. See what we get. So we got a Photonic Blast. Hero action, deal 5 damage to an enemy if you pay for this card using an energy resource, draw a card. Okay. I feel like I want to get vision in there and use these to spend the energy resource to give him +2 to attack to kill Yanrog, because Yanrog has 5 health. Okay, that sounds like a plan. So let's use a genius. We could just put Maria Hill into play and draw a card. Yeah, let's use genius to pay for Maria Hill. So Maria Hill's going to come into play, and she has a response after she enters play, draw a card. Oh, I keep forgetting about rechannel. It is so good. Okay, so spend an energy resource. So we're going to generate 1 and spend 1 to heal a damage and draw a card. And I wonder, can we just keep doing that? Oh, limit once per round. Nice. Okay, so we're up to 3 health, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Not bad. Let's try to get vision in play. So let's use... We could give Maria Hill an extra hit point. I don't know if that's worth it, though. Let's just use all 4 of these to get vision in play. So now we have Maria Hill and vision. And vision has an action of spend an energy resource. So we're going to generate 1 here. And then spend it to... So until the end of the phase, we have to choose thwart or attack. Yeah, we're going to do thwart. And he gets +2 to thwart until the end of the round. Okay, so he's got 3 thwart. So let's have Maria Hill thwart for 2. And get rid of the Psych Magnetron. That's going to go in the discard pile. And then Vision's going to thwart for 3. Captain Marvel's going to attack for 2. Kill the Hydra Bomber. I think we're gonna lose here. During this villain phase, we're definitely losing because we have 3 health. Well, we could defend with these allies. Like I said, I don't play leadership a lot, so I'm guessing everyone just chump blocks with these allies. So we don't have any cards to discard. We can't use Alpha Flight Station. So I think that's it. So we'll draw back up to 5. Do we want to switch to Captain Marvel, though? Because he's going to scheme for 2, and then he would scheme for 1. I think I like my chances. Let's flip Carol Danvers. We'll ready up and draw 6. Okay, so we got 2 energy absorptions and energy channel, so that could do a lot of damage. The problem is he has a tough, and we need Jan Rog to die too. And they're probably gonna scheme to or get 7 threat on the main scheme this time anyway, so. We're at 3 health. So ready everyone up. One of these I feel like should be gone, right? Or no, they both have 1, yeah. Okay. So flip all these cards. Okay, now Rhino's going to scheme. Let's take a look at what we got first. So we got the helmet. So Captain Marvel gets +1 defense, +2 if you have the aerial trait. Don't know if I care about the helmet. The big thing is we got 2 energy absorptions. So they each have 3 energy resources icons on them. So we could get energy channel out there and do 12 well, I think it maxes at 10, but we could do 10 damage. And that would still only put Rhino at 5 health. We have to kill Jan Rog because he schemes for 2 and attacks for 3. Well, let's see what happens here. Carol Danvers. So Rhino's gonna scheme for 1. Draw a boost card. No boost icon. Main scheme goes up to 3. Might be getting very lucky right now. Jan Rog's gonna scheme for 2. That puts it at 5. We draw 1 encounter card. What do we get? Okay, so this is charge and attachment. So attached to Rhino, force interrupt. When Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. Okay, so excess damage dealt to an ally from this attack is dealt to that ally's controller. At the end of this attack, discard charge. Wow. Okay, so this is a +3 to his attack. That's gonna hurt. If he attacks for 6, we're done. We may have to stay in Carol Danvers form here, which... Alright, so this energy channel, you still have to load it up. So it's an action to spend X resources to put the energy counters here. And then it's another action to discard the channel. Discard energy channel. And you deal 2 damage to an enemy for each energy counter here. Okay. And it is a hero action. Let's spend an energy. Let's spend an energy resource, so enhanced reflexes gets discarded. So we're using Vision's ability to spend an energy resource and choose thwart or attack until the end of the phase. Vision gets +2 to the chosen power. So let's do attack. So we'll have Maria Hill attack for 1. And she's not gonna take a consequential damage because she gained a hit point from this. So we just won't put one there yet. And she's gonna attack for 1 on Rhino to remove this tough. Or maybe we just leave the tough. We have her attack for 1 on Yanrog. Now Vision attacks for 4 because he gets +2 from the energy resource we spent. And that kills Yanrog. Okay, it's starting to look like something. Starting to look like something. Let's put the energy channel upgrade in play. Let's choose ourselves to draw a card. Should have done that first. We'll flip Captain Marvel. Let's spend this last energy resource to use rechannel. So this gets discarded. So we're going to heal 1s. We're going to go back up to 4 health and draw 1 card. And we draw into a Helicarrier. We could just put Helicarrier into play. I'm starting to see the combos here. Captain Marvel could be pretty good. I mean, I'm probably playing Captain Marvel totally wrong. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my very first time playing Captain Marvel, so just checking it out. And I haven't played Marvel Champions in a while, so might be making a few rules mistakes. Just bear with me here. So this is a 0 cost upgrade, so energy channel. And I'm thinking if we can attack for 2 and remove the tough. So we remove the tough status. Okay, so Vision, he attacked, right? So he gets a consequential damage. I'm just wondering, do I want to play Helicarrier? Or do we use this energy absorption? Okay, so spend X resources, so that would be 3 to put X energy counters here. So we put 3 here. And we attacked with Captain Marvel to remove the tough, and then we could attack for 6. Or we could just spend 5 energy to put 5 there. This might be the move. A little burst damage. So now we can do the max of 10. Ooh. I think this is gonna work. Alright, so I might be doing this wrong. But yeah, we're gonna do the hero action, so discard energy channel and deal 2 damage to an enemy to a maximum of 10 for each counter here. Okay, so it's gonna be 10 damage on Rhino because we removed the tough. So he's gonna go down to 5. And then we're gonna use the other energy absorption to do a photonic blast and deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using an energy resource, draw a card. And he's dead. And we win. Not really sure how I pulled that off. Captain Marvel, I do like Captain Marvel now that I know how to play. So, pretty cool abilities. I really wish I remember about this rechannel. And these energy, or these enhanced reflexes came in huge. So I didn't build this deck, but I found it online. This is like the most popular deck online, I think, on Marvel CDB. Just thought I would try it out. And yeah, so far so good. So we're going to play through the whole campaign. Don't know if I have time for another game tonight, but I'll be playing this through. So next we're going to do Claw, I think it is, and then Ultron. And then we'll move on to Rise of Red Skull. And I don't know if I'm going to stay playing Captain Marvel the entire series, but this is going to be another, you know, I'm just going to live stream and play through all the expansions because I have all the expansions up to Age of Apocalypse. And the only one I haven't played is Age of Apocalypse so far, and Sinister Motives. So, should be fun. And I'm going to try different characters out rather than just, or different heroes rather than just sticking to the same hero. I think it's more fun that way. I think that's kind of what the game was designed to do, but yeah, this was fun. I did not think I was going to win at all, but we did. Unless I made some major mistakes, which probably is also true. But yeah, so that's going to do it for the stream tonight. And thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And stream every day at 6:30. Thanks again.